to take an early look at the lottery standings.
Yes.
And the odds for the
so many of them are playing tonight.
pick. Phoenix there, Memphis right there. They're battling for that number 30 spot, along with Atlanta. And we joke, these are the actual numbers at this point.
That Brooklyn pick is, yes, that's not theirs.
It's not theirs.
It's Philly.
Cleveland.
That's Cleveland.
Oh, it's Cleveland's, right.
Cleveland.
Right.
Philly has
Cleveland,
a Laker
sorry.
pick, right?
Philly has
Boston
a
Laker pick.
Yes.
It's been passed around. It's hard to keep track.
Boston is 2-5, I think, and then everything
Boston pick the 10 goes to the Lakers?
No,
Lakers goes to Boston?
No, 10 goes to
Philly. But Philly didn't trade it to Boston.
We'll get back to you.
Somebody owns all those picks.
I think
the Brooklyn one is Cleveland's.
That's Cleveland's. I made a mistake there. I'm sorry.
I do know that.
Yes.
When you think of those lottery teams, though, beyond the lottery and draft night, which of those teams is best suited to develop in the next few years?
Well, I think Chicago. I mean, I think before Chris Dunn had the concussion, he was really starting to play well. He was really starting to show that he had a chance to get better rapidly, right?
Yeah.
So they get Zach LaVine back for half a season. You know, he needs a training camp like everybody else. And Markkanen had great flashes during the year. So they've got three pieces that you want to look at. And if you had a legit big man, and this is a good year to have that need because there's a lot of good big men that'll be available in the lottery, you know, I think they can make a move quickly in the next year or two if they can keep this group together and stay healthy.
I think a team that has a number of talented young pieces that is kind of like a bunch of loose ends right now is Phoenix. All right, depending on who they wound up drafting, maybe that's the piece they need to tie it together and give them some direction. Having said that, the franchise that may need that best pick to get a great player might be Memphis to save the franchise within the city to get the people back to root for them again because they went from that grit and grind identity,
feel good kind of,
deep into the playoffs with that group to who am I now?
Well, because you know what happens is they had Marc Gasol, Conley. They had great runs with them. They got
Tony
rewarded.
Allen.
Yeah, Tony Allen. They got rewarded with their contracts, but now they're towards the latter part of the end. So you're right. They do need that young talent. You know, I like the Lakers because I think Ingram. But the big problem with Lakers, what do they do with Randall? Right. You know, I know they don't have their pick, but if you let Randall go to chase LeBron or trace those guys, now you've given up a young player that's playing pretty well for you. So that's the decision they got to make because if you keep Randall, and even if you don't get LeBron, then you can add some other pieces to it.
Well, or you can re-sign Randall.
Yeah, there's some re-sign Randall.
If you don't get one of those guys, which is.
But if you wait too long, does somebody else sign him later?
So, it's a tough
matter of timing.
Yeah.
It's a tough call. That's why a lot of people thought they would trade Randall before the deadline because we have the risk of losing him for nothing.
At least you get something back in the short term.
To go along with your thing, Bobby Portis.
Right.
Chicago, you
That's
forgot.
right.
So I think Chicago, to go along with David, I mean, they're a team that they add another piece to them. They're going to rest pretty quickly.
If they get a big man, one of the centers, you know, who's going to be at the top of the lottery, or even one of the power, there's 3 or 4 pretty good power forwards in this draft. So they can make I think they can make a move up quickly with the group they've got.
It was like them back when they had Heinrich. They had some of those guys, and they needed some players. They had Noah. Then all of a sudden they get Rose, and it
and ties it all together.
And had all those pieces, young pieces, that were trying to figure it out. Then all of a sudden Rose comes in, and goes with all those young pieces. They clicked right away.
It's funny how elite talents do that.
Yeah.
Could we go back and deal with the Lakers?
Yeah, we can deal with the Lakers.
I thought they were off limits. I didn't think they were in the group of top.
They're in there.
6 or 7 worst records. So we try to stay away from that.
I'm sorry.
Having said that,
I don't follow the rules all the time.
Do you feel like we misled you?
No. But now that you broke the ice, I would say that when you consider Tinseltown, L.A., everything going on out there, Magic coming in and saying to you, we really could use you as a free agent. And by the way,
who are you speaking to, by the way?
Well, whoever this free agent is.
We
can't tamper. We do not want to get fined by the NBA.
We're not signing anybody.
But it's a pretty attractive place for someone to go to.
No doubt.
But here's my question for that nameless free agent you're speaking of. Is it contender ready? Like I get the.
How about 2
I get
of
the
those
argument.
free agents, not 1. How about 2 of those major
Again,
free
still,
agents?
is it contender ready? You've got a very young group of players
to
there.
follow 2 veteran guys who might be pretty good players.
Maybe it is.
But then you got to play that team out in Houston.
You do.
4 times, and that team in Golden State
and the one in
4
Oakland,
times.
which is pretty good.
Yeah, so
Somebody gets old and somebody breaks down all the time.
Yeah. Right.
So when you piece this thing together.
It's L.A.